Copenhagen, the capital of Denmark, famously known for its bicycle culture, it has been named the most livable city in 2014. The success of Copenhagen in creating such livable transport spaces is a result of the cohesion between collecting data, setting targets, and implementing them through strategies. However, before moving on to discussing these techniques, we must first examine why Copenhagen's transport spaces are so livable. According to Feng and Che, policymakers should simultaneously consider varied modes of transportation, due to the fact that certain groups within a society have different needs. Therefore, the success of Copenhagen in creating a livable transport network is not only associated with making good provision for cyclists, but also creating inclusiveness between different modes of transportation. In Copenhagen, you're able to bring your bike onto metro, train, bus, or even taxi. This tackles the problems such as flat tires or unexpected downpours, as you are able to cycle one way and take a train or bus on the way back. Furthermore, the city has introduced a bike share system, allowing both residents and visitors in Copenhagen to join the cycling culture. Copenhagen's transport network has also put emphasis on the importance of safety for cyclists. This in turn encourages children and elderly to cycle. Official statistics show that 74% of cyclists in Copenhagen feel entirely safe, whilst only 6% do not feel safe at all. Furthermore, there were only 91 serious or fatal accidents involving cyclists in 2014, bearing in mind that Copenhageners cycle jointly 1.34 million kilometers a day. It will take you statistically 1,342 years to get injured if you cycle an average of 10 kilometers a day. On the other hand, Copenhagen's transport network possesses high-quality cycling infrastructure, which has been one of the crucial factors in increasing the rate of cycling. The network consists of a variety of recreational green routes, wide cycling superhighways, and numerous bridges connecting different parts of the city. Cyclists in Copenhagen also benefit from the green waves, which are designed to help cyclists avoid stopping at red lights in rush hours. Overall, Copenhagen's transport system can be described as safe, convenient, and one that meets various needs of commuters. Due to its concentration on provision for cyclists, it encourages people to stay more active and benefit public health. Therefore, all these aspects prove that Copenhagen has created transport spaces which are livable.
This success has only been possible thanks to the holistic approach of Copenhagen's local council. In 2012, they released their newest cycling strategy, a strategy aiming to make Copenhagen the world's best bicycle city by 2025. This strategy consists of a selection of targets which measure the performance of various aspects of the transport network. These targets are also closely related to liveability criteria, as creating a good environment for cyclists will generate positive externalities such as reducing CO2 emissions and improving public health. In order to assess the performance of the existing targets and to set new targets, the Council needs to gather data using various techniques. This may be counting, which is best for quantitative data, or intercept surveys which are focused on qualitative issues, such as satisfaction with various matters or any underperforming areas of the network. The latter may also be examined using the cycling level of service guidance, which examines the quality of certain cycle paths. Importantly, the Council also makes good use of technology in the data collection process. For example, they use cameras to identify the desire lines of cyclists, which helps to redesign the intersections of the streets and to make them more convenient for the road users. However, even the best strategies may underperform in certain areas. According to Smith, target setting may lead to myopia. For example, the Council may only be interested in the short term and will aim to achieve targets quickly without considering the quality and adequacy of the transport spaces provided. With regards to this, Copenhagen has experienced a substantial increase in the number of cyclists, but one can argue that this increase has led to problems of congestion and shortage of parking spaces for cyclists. Even though cyclists constitute the majority of all commuters in Copenhagen, they have less space for parking than cars. Mikkel Colville Andersen, the founder of Copenhagen Eyes, has emphasised the significance of this issue and introduced the hashtag #ParkWhereYouWant. Despite these few shortcomings, the transport network of Copenhagen can still be named as exemplary for other cities. However, this judgment is not only associated with the fact that the city has become more environmentally sustainable. The success of Copenhagen's transport network is shown by the fact that cycling is a much more convenient way to commute than by car.